Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Moviemaker magazine. Today we have director J.D. Ramage with his movie, The Race. Let's take a look at a clip.
So my film is called The Race, and it is about two track runners from different high schools. They're rivals, and today is the day before their big race where they race each other for the first time that season.
I noticed there was a little dialogue in the movie. Was that a directorial choice?
Personally, I just think that's the way the story was told. Like, that's just how it should have happened. Because they're the two main characters, but they're never really together all that much, and especially in situations where they would talk to each other. It just, it seemed right to let them play it out visually. And also, I think, you have to embrace that as a film, that's what we're doing. We're making, motion pictures. So I try and make sure that's the first thing that goes to mind is how do I portray this visually instead of using, a lot of dialogue. So.
Now you're working with a New Filmmakers Los Angeles alum, Leslie Baumgartner, who was a cinematographer in your movie.
Yes.
How was that experience?
It was great. I met Leslie 2 years ago, so she was one of the first people that I worked with when I first moved to LA. And we started out working on set primarily together, and then it just kind of blossomed into a cool friendship. And I'm friends with her, and I'm friends with her girlfriend Trilby, and because obviously we have a working relationship as well, but I think for this specific project, because we had to spend 2 weeks with each other in Ohio, not by ourselves, but in more of an intimate setting than whereas you'd be in Los Angeles and you'd meet up on a shoot. I'm glad that she was there because she was just a good friend of mine, and she's great. I mean, if you watch the film, she just does a killer job at making me look good, I guess.
She did a great job. How did you find the actors to play track runners? Were they track runners?
So the casting was very interesting and very difficult for this particular film. Because I was in Los Angeles at the time of producing it, I had to contact a lot of people from Ohio individually. And I would try and reach out to different universities like Ohio State, Cleveland State, Ohio University, and then some other smaller private schools for their acting programs to see if there would be kids that would be interested in auditioning. And of all of those, I got 2 kids that responded. Those are the ones that we ended up casting. But I wanted to make sure that we had a casting session. However, when it came time to cast, the day that we had our session, we were supposed to have 10 people show up. We ended up having 3, and then one of them thought it was a play. So we really had no choice but to cast these 2 kids. Trent.
You did a great job.
No, they were fantastic. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Yeah, it's not to say oh, we got stuck with these kids, with these guys. No, it's great. Trent was the one that was in the blue, and Daniel was the one that was in the red. They were both great. They both come from very different backgrounds, acting wise. Trent has been versed since early in high school and has studied and all that. And Daniel kind of got into it very recently. But they both had just great performances and were able to get me what I really wanted, and then just to add some things that I thought was great.